Well, there's a hidden gem in Stockton, and it is jam-packed with vintage treasures. They've got vinyl records, retro video games, all the things.
Bella Kunde is there live this morning showing us some of the stuff they have. Now, I am pre-prepared for my feelings to be hurt on the video games that are considered vintage.
I love it. We will definitely cover some of the vintage video games, John. But in talking to Josh here, you know, I'm a Marvel movie nerd. So when I saw these, you know, I in 2020, I watched all of the Marvel movies in order. All the shows were coming out. I was like, Josh, I'm locked in. These are my things. And he said, well, Bella, you're kind of a nerd because you've watched more of those movies than I am. But we all have our thing. Isn't that right, Josh?
Yes, everybody has something they're into. Marvel, Star Wars, DC. Yeah, music, video games over there. It's everything.
I love it. Okay, so before we dive into kind of the more specifics, because we've got to talk about the vintage video game for one of our anchors over there. But give us the overview. Tell us about you guys.
We're JNA Collectibles. We've been around for 16 years. In fact, in May will be our 16th year anniversary. We do comic books, video games, Pokemon cards. If you like it, we do it. So we try to have a little bit for everybody when they come in the store because there's just so much stuff out there.
I love it. So speaking of having a little bit of everything for everybody, tell me about the community here, because one of the things you and I were talking about off camera was like how during COVID, right, like things are crazy and the world is going crazy, but people continue to show up here.
Yeah, we never shut down during COVID. We stayed open every day, and it turned out really good for us. We got a lot of new great customers out of it, and it gave people something to do. When you come in this store, I try to have something for everybody because everybody likes something in here. So we're kind of selling people their memories back to them. Yeah, we just try to have fun.
I love that. Selling people their memories back to them. Can you kind of tell us maybe some of your favorite memories? What are something you look forward to seeing in the store?
Well, I'm old, so I like Star Wars, the original Star Wars. So I like those toys, but then there's a lot of people your guys' age that are into the Marvel, the DC, anime is getting really big now. Pokemon is on fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to have different generations in here so parents can come in with their kids and they both have something that they can look at. And then we do a lot of old music now too. We're starting to get into that. DVDs and Blu-rays are coming back. So
DVDs are coming back? We're making a comeback?
DVDs are making a comeback, and the scary thing is audio cassettes are making a comeback, which I never thought I'd see the day or live that long to see that, but it has made a comeback.
I love that. Streaming better watch out.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, but can you tell us also about some of the video games you have? So one of our anchors referenced that. Maybe what's the oldest game you have? Let's see if John's vintage back there.
So we have Atari, which is probably the oldest, but it's not the best.
So it's some shade I
yeah, I would say like most people like Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. Our biggest seller right now is probably Nintendo 64. It just seems to be the time for that to come back. Yeah. But each year there's a different video game system that's hot. So we try to keep up with older stuff. I really don't do any of the new video games though.
Got it. Okay. Josh, before we wrap up, where can people find you guys? What time are you guys open and all of that good info?
We're JNA Collectibles, 714 West Fremont Street in Stockton, and we're open Monday through Saturdays, 11 to 6.
Awesome. Josh, thank you. Come on down here. They're selling your memories back to you. Come meet the cat. Love to see it. John, did you have an Atari? I need to know.
Yes,
I
did.
That is a hard question.
I did have an Atari.
I had an Atari as well. I remember it right in the kitchen
don't even know what that
on the
is.
wrought iron shelf. She said, I don't even know what that is.
The fact that he mentioned Xbox.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Maybe they have one there they can hook up for you, an Atari. You can play Pong.
I love the Wii,
Asteroids.
you know? I'm more of a Wii person.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, the Wii is definitely retro. What do you say? Vintage.
Vintage, yeah.
Yeah, all the way from 2010.
Atari?
All right. Well,
Sade, you're not hip to the Atari either?
I don't know what that is.
Gosh, bless it. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Sade.
Thank you. So I was going to look at cemetery plots, but maybe we'll do...
You know what I mean?
Maybe I might consider cremation now, because apparently the end is here.
Because we're cooked.
Yeah.
That is what it's about.
Never heard of Atari.
Okay.
It was a video game console.
Yeah.
And it had
okay.
It had so
just a
after,
joystick with one button, and you would play.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. And it's gray.
Nope, it's
Nope.
black.
Oh, it's black.
It had even some wood grain on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because in the 70s, everything had to have wood grain.
70s. Well, yeah.
Well, no, it was 80s.
But they were invented in the 70s.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And much of 70s culture
was
bled into
black.
the early 80s.
That's very true.
Okay.
So there's that.